Our third speaker is Toastmaster Kristine Crispino. She will be presenting Introduction to Toastmaster Mentoring from Innovative Planning, 5 to 7 minutes. The purpose is to introduce the value of mentorship and to present a speech about a time when she was a protege. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, please help me welcome Toastmaster Kristine with the speech title, My Mentor, My North Star.
March 17, 2016. I woke up ecstatic, a little bit jittery, scared. First day high, as millennials call it. I donned on my black suit, black heels, black bag. Black, they say, is the color of choice of lawyers. Black means business. Black exudes confidence, independence, strong will. And on that very day, I wanted to exude those qualities. I strutted my way with a dignified air of confidence towards the intimidating Centennial Hall of the Court of Appeals. Room 301. Above a huge door hangs a signage which reads, Madam Justice. I took a deep breath and knocked. No response, so I knocked again. This time, the huge door swung open. That door led me to my mentor. My mentor, a frail-looking woman in her 60s, standing 4'10", with the palest skin I've ever seen. And a low, husky voice. But mind you, the achievements of this woman compensate for her frail physique. She is fantastic. Honor student, bar top notcher, a seasoned litigator, a justice of the appellate court, respected by her colleagues, feared by those who slack off in the job. In fact, in the courts, she earned the moniker Dragon Lady because of her wit, sharp tongue, strict rules, and strong work ethic. Madam Justice, my mentor, my North Star. When I was stuck and confused what to do with my career, her wisdom illuminated my path and guided me on how to traverse the twists and turns of life. A mentor is an experienced individual who imparts knowledge, expertise, and wisdom to a mentee in a friendly and supportive environment. Mentorship works best if there is a right fit between the mentor and the mentee. And to have the right fit, you have to introspect and ask yourself these questions. What are my strengths? My weaknesses? What skills do I possess now? What skills do I want to learn in the future? What are my ultimate goals and my learning style? Pause, contemplate, then ask again. Is there someone out there, preferably within my network, who possess the skill set I want to cultivate? Is there someone out there who have already succeeded in the industry I am in? More often than not, the answer is yes. So once you identify that person, reach out and build rapport. Mentorship is mutually beneficial. The mentor has the mentee's best interest in mind and is invested in the mentee's development. On the other hand, the mentee hones the mentor's mentoring skills. So it's a win-win for both. Having a mentor is truly life-changing. That's why I urge you to seek a mentor as well. And if you already have one, nurture that relationship. Through constant exchange with my mentor, I developed mental discipline. I learned to be tough. I also learned humility, to own my mistakes and shortcomings, to welcome criticism with an open mind, and not feel slighted when corrected. My mentor opened opportunities for me, and she expanded my network. This leads me to the next question. How do you honor a mentor who has done so much for you? Maybe a heartfelt thank you note will surely do. But I believe that the highest form of appreciation is to emulate your mentor and to live by his teachings. And when the time is ripe, take a mentee under your wings and pay it forward. December 15, 2020, my mentor retired from government service. Despite her retirement, people in the court still feel her presence, partly because of me, her protege. I realized I have become an extension of my mentor's persona. I have become part of the mentor's legacy. On our last day at work with Madam Justice, I put on my black suit, black shoes, black bag. Black, as I now know, is the color of choice of lawyers. Black means business. Black exudes competence, independence, and strong will. And for the very first time, it dawned on me. I am no longer just feigning those qualities. My mentor, oh, she is extraordinary. And as her protege, so will I be.
Toastmaster Kristine, I love when you bring me back where you started. For me, black make me a little bit fit than wearing other color of dress.
Us. Now, the third speaker would be evaluated by Area Director J. Jornales. Let's all give a round of applause for our next evaluator.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Piping over to Kristine. Kristine, fantastic speech. Thank you for sharing with us your journey as a protege and your experience with your mentor, your North Star. Now I'm going to evaluate you based on our theme for today, artsy. ART for the things that I love, and SY for the things that I would like to recommend to you. Now, to start off, I loved your angle, how you chose to stand up. It's been over a year and I haven't found that courage to stand up in front of my audience yet. So congratulations on being able to comfortably stand before your audience. It gave you leeway to move and use your arms on a bigger scale. Or for being relaxed in front of your audience. So you mentioned that you were a lawyer. I see that comfort, that confidence when you speak to people. I love the energy. It was consistent. You were descriptive with your words. You gave us a step-by-step walkthrough. So I think you are very process-oriented. And energy, as I mentioned, it was consistent all throughout your speech. And for T, my recommendation for you is that transform. Transform in such a way that since you are comfortable with talking to people, I recommend you and challenge you to veer away from the sort of dictation and rehearsed speech type of preparation on your next speech. You might want to transform into a conversational tone. And what do I mean by that, Kristine? In part of your speech, you mentioned dialogues. You might want to inject a little more vocal variety in that and match it with a great emotion. To give you an example, you mentioned that you can probably say, you know what? My mentor, as I opened the door, she was a 4'11" woman. She was meek. So that it would match when you were describing the audience, they could visualize more what you were trying to say. So just let us feel that excitement as you were telling us your experience with what you were sharing. Now, S for share and challenge. Share, as you were giving us your experience, you might want to challenge your audience as well. So what do I mean by that? What are the things that you think that if you did it, then maybe your audience can do it as well? You've shared with us the things that you have learned, such as you were able to be more disciplined, you were the mini-me of your mentor, so as that when she left, they reminded you of her. So with that, what are the things that you think you can give back to your audience, giving them the what's in it for me? Challenge them with the things that you think they could also capture from your beautiful story as a protege. I'm sure you now have a lot of mentees under you, and I know that they are under great care. And last would be yearn for continuous growth for why. Take note that it is always an opportunity to learn as you deliver and grow at the same time. Yes, that is possible. How did you envision mentoring as a Toastmaster? Because mostly you have shared your experience in your corporate world. Now, your speech objective has two notes: your protege experience, big check, and the second would be how do you envision Toastmasters mentoring? You might want to inject part of that in your speech. So all in all, Kristine, artsy speech, fantastic speech, great angle. You're relaxed all throughout. Transition, step out of your comfort zone, inject that emotion as you deliver your lines. Feel each line of your story. Share and challenge your audience each time you deliver a speech, and yearn for continuous growth. Great speech, Attorney Kristine. Congratulations. Let's all give her a big round of applause. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Area Director Jay, for that lovely evaluation. Very artsy, literally and figuratively. If you